Okay, now after this fight, you're gonna make a decision if you're to stay at 145 or 155. If you become the champion, when you become the champion at 145, would you be looking to go up to 155? Because you look at 145, you pretty much have beat. I mean, you could fight Alex next again or whatever it may be, right? I'm looking ahead. I'm looking at success. I'm looking at. I know you're not, but I always like to, even when I'm looking at this. You've done so much in the sport of mixed martial arts. Before we jumped on here, you say you want to fight a couple more years. I told you that check's going to come when everything gets settled in court. But I feel for you, you want to go up and be, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, you got the BMF belt. You've already been a featherweight champion. You're fighting this young generational stud, Ilia Topuria. I feel like a matchup between you versus Islam Makhachev could be potential down the line. And then you say you've been up to 185, 210. You could fight at 170 as well. Do you have any, admirations to go up and try to do the double champ? Because you'll be the first double champ. I mean, if you beat Ilia Topuria, you'll be the first baddest and featherweight champion in the world. It's never been done before because you had Jorge Masvidal, and then I think you had Justin Gaethje was the baddest motherfucker, and those guys were not champions, right? They've never been a champion in the UFC. I think Justin Gaethje was probably the interim champion. I'm not sure. Interim. He was interim champion, but interim champions don't count, so doesn't matter. If you beat Ilia Topuria, you'll be the first baddest motherfucker and actual featherweight champion. And then if you beat Islam, you go up there, you could be that. So do you have any itch to do that, or you just I'm sitting here just waiting to see what's gonna be the most profitable fight for me and funnest fight? Oh, bro.
I mean, I want to get my face edged on the MMA Rushmore next to your face, brother.
Oh shit! Well,
that's what you. And the thing you gotta do great things.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, we had that fight booked with Khabib a while back, and they call it Islam's Khabib 2.0. So I want all the taste, I want all the smoke, and it'd be an honor to fight that guy and try to edge my name in the history books, But like you said, first things first is Ilia. But if I had my choice, why not? Why not be able to fight Islam? Islam never ever wanted to fight me, even when I was saying I was coming up to 55 after fighting the guy that he was supposed to fight next and stuff. He still was saying I don't know why I would fight him, but then recently his tone changed where he was like, oh yeah, if I can get past Topuria, it'd be opening to fight me. And I was like, okay, well, that's all we needed. We just needed a little crack in the door, brother. I'll squeeze my way through the rest. Don't worry about it.
You like this. Here I come. Watch out. Watch out for my arms. You get over the that big. Oh, shit.
Yes, I almost hate to even ask about it because in my opinion, I don't really know if Conor McGregor's ever going to fight again, but yeah, I've seen you say that you would potentially be interested in running back that rematch. Now that we know McGregor is not going to fight Chandler next, is that something that would potentially interest you, putting up that BMF title against Conor McGregor in a rematch?
Yeah, I mean, anybody sits here and tell you they won't fight Conor McGregor is talking out their ass. I think DJ would come out of retirement to fight him, to be honest. But that's just what you got to do, bro. You got to Conor McGregor fight. Holy shit, I told people all the time, I was like, bro, I got a job, I got whatever. We saw what he did to one guy, making him wait forever. So I'm not too crazy about it, but bro, if the opportunity came, you'd be dumb as hell to not to take that fight, bro. That's a lot that, you like financially that can change a lot of people's lives, and you'd be stupid to not to try to take it, but chasing them for quite some time is kind of wild. But it was there. We got a contract. We had a date, bro. Why not? At any weight. A lot of people keep talking about weight. I'll fight that man at any weight. I know he looks like a killer. He looks dangerous. But to get down back, I think so. It probably annoys him too that I was the only 45er that he didn't finish or dropped or knocked down or whatever. Actually, I was probably the only fighter that he took down. Oh, in the UFC at least. Like he actually shot and took my ass down. So that sucked. But I hurt my ankle in that fight.
So imagine if you didn't hurt your ankle. Imagine when you hurt your ankle.
Imagine if you didn't. There's so much things, Connor, that could have happened if my ankle wasn't hurt, brother.
Yeah. Well, I think the biggest thing with the whole Conor thing, I agree with you. If you get the opportunity to fight Conor, it is life-changing, not just financially, but the exposure. I mean, you look at Dustin Poirier, he even came on his show and said, dude, it changed my life forever. I don't have to fight. I just choose to fight because I want to. And I think Conor is in this realm now where he's at the bar, pouring drinks, proper whiskey. Now he's, part owner of Bare Knuckle Fighting, and he's doing press conference. And it's like, you can't do it all. Right? It's very hard to do everything at a very, very high level. Like, I could not imagine doing the podcast and the YouTube and defending my belt. I couldn't do it. I barely have enough fucking time to train jiu-jitsu and get ready for these competitions. So for him, he doesn't have to fight. Like, I always tell people, like, if Max had $20 million in the bank right now, if you had $20 million in the bank, you'd be like, oh, I might fight 2 more times, and then I'm going to go do whatever the fuck I want to do. Not saying that you don't love fighting, right? But
no, bro, I had $20 million in the bank right now, bro. The only time you'd see me is on kick, gambling.
Gambling the fucking money.
Gambling on Stick US, guys. I had $20 million, brother. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
I might even go buy something else.
Yeah, you
might change my name.
Yeah, you see what I mean? So money is a huge incentive for us to fight. When somebody has all that money, that incentive is not there. It's like, why? Like, even for me, it's like, dude, like, my brain is good. I'm happy. I don't, I'm not saying I got $20 million in the bank, but I'm building my brand up so I can one day have $20 million in the bank or whatnot, whatever it may be. But I feel like Conor's reached that level, and I'm happy for him. I'm sure you're happy for him. Even for Chandler was like, fuck, I want that fight. He's been waiting for a long time. Now he's finally, I'm done with Conor. I'm gonna go fight, Charles Oliveira. Granted, that check's not gonna be nowhere near if he waited for Conor. But you wait too long, that train might never show up.
Wait 2 years, bro. 2 years of your life for what? Or it sucks, bro. I mean, 2 years, and then you're fighting a killer in Oliveira. I mean, Oliveira's last fight was like, kind of tough. Like, you can kind of say like, oh yeah, this and that, but like, Oliveira's still Oliveira. He's still a killer, and you coming back 2 years after that. That's it's a wild fight, man.
Yeah, and Oliveira finished him last time, so that fight's always gonna be a banger because Oliveira always brings the fight and always is exciting. He's probably one of my favorite guys to watch in the UFC because he has a stand-up. He doesn't give a shit. He just bangs. And then if you take him down, he's trying to grapple you. And then obviously when he fought Armin is a very good grappler, so he was able to nullify that jiu-jitsu. So I'll be kind of curious to see what Chandler, because Chandler just goes from 0 to 100 the whole fucking time. Like, it's almost like he's in such great shape and he just goes. I'm like, this motherfucker, he ain't pacing himself. He just goes the whole fucking time.
Yeah. He's crazy.
Now, if you guys enjoyed that clip and you want to check out the whole video, click right here. And if you guys want to see other clips from this channel, click right here. Enjoy.